to go through with you how to set up a Deadbeef, a music player for Linux using F96 CE4 dot ISO file, PuppyLinux. But it's a recent version of Pup64, and it should also work in Pup64. If you look at the Deadbeef itself, which plays all the MP3 and FLAC and all the other variants, that this is my setup, and you can see that I like the setup because the you can have a album cover here, and you can have a spectrogram here, and then I also have a VU meter that tells me left versus right channel. And this is of course music playlist information. And right now I have a version 1.84 installed, and I don't recall whether this is the version that came with the F96C4 or not, but I'm going to show you how to get a latest Deadbeef. So you can just Google Deadbeef, and then it'll lead you into this this page where you can go ahead and download. Go to the download, and because of F96 CE4 is based on Ubuntu, you can just download the DEB file. And so here is the DEB file here, which is for me this is the one that I want to use. It's based on 64-bit, so this is the correct one. So you just simply click on it and let it download. I have made a in the past a similar Deadbeef related video in the past, so I'll go ahead and put in some information. Normalizing MP3 refers to making the sound of each album similar, so it avoids the one track from one album being too loud or too soft. So, and this is key binding associated with a Deadbeef music player, which I'll be using just to get around quickly and to stop Deadbeef. For example, I can just go back to Deadbeef and then let it go ahead and play, and then with you'll just play another song at a random sequence. N plays it at the next, P goes to prior, and then M just stops at mute. So I find that very useful. Major configuration file will be on .config folder on the root level. So you can go ahead and get in there, and then what I'll do is I'll move the Deadbeef configuration folder to a trash, so we can see what the default Deadbeef looks like. So let me just go ahead and move this over, grab it, and then trash, and then I'm just going to move it. So now if we go ahead and start the Deadbeef again, I'm going to close and going to start again. So it's keyed into Super M. It looks completely different. So this is what you starting with. But because we'll be installing the new one, I don't want to be configuring the older, which is 1.84. Now for my preference, I do use two plugins, which I showed you briefly. So on this page of Deadbeef player. Download, this is the download page. Let's go to the get plugins. So the plugins, it has to be in .local lib Deadbeef at a root level. So let me just show you where the plugin have to go to. So here .local lib, and here is Deadbeef. So that the plugins have to be inserted here for it to for the Deadbeef to find. So when you download the downloads, what I use is there's many plugins, but the only ones that I use is a replay gain control to normalize the different albums and different tracks. So I go ahead and download that. With Linux, just go ahead and click on the Linux, it'll download it. And the other one is the view meter, so you can get a visual loudness of the left versus the right channel. So I just go ahead and download those two.